Hello everybody, this is Gotta Transform Mall. I am very excited for this. This is a day early from when you guys are seeing this. I'm recording this on a Tuesday. This is a Twilight Masquerade booster box. And this is more or less the Teal Mask set. So basically just completely centered around the first DLC for Scarlet and Violet. And I am thrilled about this. Because a local card place does pre-releases, they're allowed to sell some stuff early, and I went there today and picked up a booster box and some other products, which we'll get to eventually. But I will say some things first. I'm not all familiar with what's included. I know there's the 4 different Ogre Pawn cards. There's Kieran and Carmine, and their special illustration rares, obviously Blood Moon or Saluna. I know there's a Perrin and a Hisui and Growlithe like illustration rare combo. Outside of that, I know really not much else about this set. So I'm excited what all we can find in this box. Also, besides that, so when you guys are seeing this, my vacation has ended. It ended back on Saturday. Or no, Sunday. Yeah, because I went back on Monday. So I went back Monday, the 20th. So my vacation ended on the 19th. However, what I can also promise you is I got a lot of openings done. So I am literally interjecting this one in the plethora of other openings I had recorded. So like I have, I think, a literal month of openings coming. So May 11th through June 11th. It will be daily videos. So I hope you're all excited for all of that. I've got a bunch of different things to open. I still do, but I've run out of time. In fact, I actually still haven't opened every single thing to make that daily openings. I think I might need like 5 or 6 videos to make it a full like 32 days or something from May 11th to June 11th. However, I'm so ahead, I've got time to do some other openings, like this one right now. So let's just get into this. Alright, I'm excited for this. Again, outside of like the Ogre Pawns, Blood Moon or Saluna, Kieran and Carmine, and Perrin and the Growlithe, I don't really know much about the set. I can assume there's a Terra Dragapult, because hello, he's right there. And something about Poltergeist and Sinistra. Anyway. I don't know if there's a... Not Hydrapple, but maybe Diplin. Maybe Diplin. Yeah, maybe Diplin. Let's just get into the packs. I cannot wait to see what is in this set. We got one just trying to hide. There we go. So fingers crossed, we'll see some good stuff. And I got, oh, already focused, kind of. Can refocus. There we go. Much better. There we go. Pause and take the codes if you want them. And I hope you get something good from that online. Speaking of Poltergeist and Sinistra, we got Poltergeist, Ducklet, Ninetales, Trevenant, Clefable, Tatsugiri, Farigiraf, Venipede. Did not know they had returned in the TCG. Very nice. And we have Chimico. And an Alakazam. Very nice. I think the first regular Alakazam card there's been in a good while. Because I feel like they've made so many ultra rare versions to get around Kadabra. And then even after bringing back Kadabra, it was another EX. Yeah, that might actually be like the first regular Kadabra, or Alakazam in a good while. Phantump, Froakie, Slugma, Tadbulb, Poliwrath, Scolipede, Aggron. We have Volbeat, and Chandelure, which is a rare reverse. So what I'll say for what will count for recap, rare reverses and ultra rares. There's going to be so much other new stuff. I don't know what else to count, because normally if I have a set list, it would just be rare reverses and new pulls and ultra rares. This will just be rare reverses and ultra rares because everything's going to be new. I'm not recapping every card, but rare reverse is nice. And we got an awesome looking Heatran. Holy cow. I love how sometimes he can look so goofy and then other times just look absolutely ferocious. Like I'm thinking of the Radiant Heatran, I think had like some really goofy looking artwork. All right, now I don't think these codes are going to be active yet. You might be able to enter them, but not redeem them until tomorrow. Either way, make sure to try and redeem them for tomorrow. Because again, I'm recording this the day before it releases, so it probably isn't active in the online game yet. Or at least you can't open the packs. Got Emolga, Frogadier, Illumise, Applin. So we have Applin. Maybe there is a Diplin. We'll see. Jamming Tower. There we are. We skipped from Glaceon right to the Diplin after mentioning the possibility of actually having the Diplin. Funny that. There's the Diplin card. Interesting it's a grass type card when Applin's a dragon. Like, interesting that they flipped it like that or whatever. We have a Boomerang Energy. And a Girafarig for the reverses. And a Monkey Dory. I guess we also have the Loyal 3. I'm assuming all three have a holo. Because I know they've done it before, but there's no shot in the premiere set for them they would just have like one or two. Like, they've got to have all three. I refuse to believe otherwise. We have Applin, Swirlix, yay, one of my favorite Gen 6 Pokemon. We have a Litwick, Poochyena, Cook, Clefable, we have Tatsugiri, we have a Whirlipede, and a Ninetales for the reverses, and an Infernape. Very nice. We have not gotten anything yet, but honestly a slow start might mean a strong finish. Of course, we'll have to see. And then there's another code. We have a Nosepass, Seeking, Sunkern, Abra, some nice Kilowattrel artwork. Kilowattrel artwork. There we go. Sandslash, Lucian. We have Diplin and Finizen for the verses. And there we go, our first ultra rare pull, the Terra Fire type, aka Hearth Flame, Mask Ogerpon EX. Oh, and you can actually see Ogerpon there. It's not just the mask. I didn't realize that. That's a very nice touch. She looks so angry. Very, very nice though. All right, first pull is one of the Ogerpons. I'm happy with that. Well, there's something flying around here. Buzz off. We have Flabebe, Spinarak, Aeron, Timber, Farigiraf, Jamming Tower, Glaceon. We have a Helioptile, and Hisuian Growlithe. So the regular version that has the illustration rare with Perrin. And Hisuian Arcanine. Funny, it evolved. Don't usually get that. I can't pick up the cards. There we go. Also, this thing is just like being around me. I do not like it. Next code, there we go. Alright, hopefully it buzzed off. We got a Snorunt, Chimico, Chimchar, Whirlipede, Darmanitan, Leafeon, Swanna. Ooh, that's right, we got the A-Specs in this again. That is awesome. The unfair stamp. Interesting. Very nice. It does seem like it's at least they tried to make it a Pokemon themed thing. Even it is just like techno stamps. Very nice though. I'm happy with that. We got Frogadier and a Frostlass for the holo. I'm going to be curious to see if we can get lucky and hit some like special illustration rares or golds. Because we went over 2 with Temporal Forces boxes. So I hope we're not going to have like a repeat of that with these. Because I'll probably pick up another one of these. Probably. Got Sandshrew, Darumaka, Aipom, Poliwag, Diplin, Kilowattrel, Sandslash. We have Grookey and Clefairy. Actually, I like this artwork. I don't know what it is about it. The way Clefairy is drawn, I like a lot. And we have an Iron Leaves holo. So I'm assuming both Iron Leaves and Walking Wake got regular cards for this set. Nope. There we go. So we'll have to see if we can get Walking Wake, Okidogi, and Pheasantipity. Because I think those are the 3 we've essentially had hints of. Because we've had... Sorry. That thing is still flying around. What was I going to say? We had hints of those 3 because we got Monkey Dory. I mess up their names so much. We have Monkey Dory. And now we have Iron Leaves. So I think that should be Pheasantipity and Okidogi, and then Walking Wake to go with those 2. So we'll have to see. Got Crawdont, Torkoal, Farfetch'd. Oh, something just swan dived. And it was Kadabra. No. Again, welcome back to the TCG. Glimmora, Snorlax, Morpeko. So we went back to back. And that's not even with the card trick, so that's interesting. We got a Jinx and a Zapdos for the holo. About halfway through the first half. We have an EX and an A-Spec. So I'm hoping we'll see some more stuff going into the remaining portion here. We have Helioptile, Corphish, Grookey, Finizen, Lucian, Darmanitan, Leafeon. We have Illumise and Abra for the reverses. And there's Pheasantipity. All right, so now we just need Okidogi. I swear we're gonna end the box missing either Okidogi or Walking Wake. Calling it now. Or maybe we do get them both, but then I'll find out like there is another holo we just didn't hit. Only time will tell. We got Hawlucha, Tangrowth, Venipede, Chansey, Carmine, Heracross, Palafin, just the regular version with the heart on it. I genuinely did not like this. Like, there's a cool idea that, in my opinion, fell flat on its face. We got an Eevee and Poliwrath for the reverses, and a Tinglu holo. So I wonder if that means the other Ruinous Quartet are in this as well. Oh boy, that's... I'm seeing signs of so many holos we have to look for. And I don't actually, like, officially know that they are here. I can assume Okidogi's here. Walking Wake, I also kind of assume. The Ruinous Quartet, I also kind of assume. But I actually don't factually know they're here. They can very easily just say, no, just Tinglu's here. And it's just like, why? Thwackey, Glimmet, Wattrel, Heliolisk, Swanna, Glimora, Snorlax. We have Emolga. And our first illustration rare, we got Poltergeist. Which at first seems like a very ominous card if you know like the Pokedex entry stuff for Poltergeist. But at least the Sinistcha card, I think shows the kid did at least grow up. I believe, if I remembered the two cards correctly. There's at least not a bad ending. But very nice. I'm happy with that one. And we have another Alakazam. So seeing duplicate hollows, there's a potential 5 we're missing. Minimum. That's always good. Alright, so we got Dracloak. I think the first line of the Dreepy line, even though it's on the box. Poliwhirl, Tangela, Shinx, Handheld Fan. It's this set's item. Like not Pokemon item, just item. Oh, there's a Dragon Diplin too. Okay. I didn't realize there was going to be 2 different versions, but cool, there's a dragon one to go with the Dragon Applin. We have Rillaboom. We have Sunkern. And Lampent for the reverses. And a Blissey EX. I did not know Blissey had an EX. Very cool. That is a very aggressive, like, chest bump it's doing. It's like, I have an egg. And it wants you to see it. Like, that egg has an aura like it's from Sword and Shield. Like, you know, some of the Pokemon just have, like, that, like, yellow aura when they're in the wild area. Or just, like, just in the wild in general. Yeah, that's what that kind of looks like. The egg has an aura. We have a Ducklet, Emolga, Hisuian Growlithe, Monferno, Morpeko, Carmine, Heracross. We have Applin, and Sandygast. Awesome. One of my favorite Gen 7 Pokemon. There's a lot of nice Pokemon in this set. It's got the Stitch artwork, which is fantastic. Hopefully we can see the regular version of this, though. Because I don't think we've actually seen the regular common. Ooh. We have an Iron Thorns EX. So I didn't know Iron Thorns had an EX. Apparently it does, though. Very nice. I do love that background for the future full arts. Very nice. I have to assume, like, there's, I don't know, what would be the, like, past equivalent for Iron Thorns? Is it Fluttermane? I'm sure one of them has an EX as well to go with Iron Thorns, but I don't know which one they've included. We got that Clefairy artwork. Varoom, Volbeat, Luxio, Lana's Aid, Conkeldurr, Rivavroom. We have Snorlax and Milotic. We've only had the one rare reverse so far, which is kind of wild. And we have Sinistcha. So there's the holo. I actually would have bet it was an EX. I guess it could also still be an EX. Because I believe they've done that where there's a holo and an EX of a card before. Golisopod. In either Temporal Forces or Paradox Rift, there's the holo and the EX. So there's even a recent example of them doing it. So it could be an EX. I don't know. Alright, we got Nosepass, Jinx, Floette, Abra, Palafin, Handheld Fan, Diplin. We have Caretaker and Litwick. I think we've got the entire Litwick line now as reverses. Because we got Lampent earlier. Chandelure is the only rare. We got Litwick. And then speaking of Chandelure, we got the actual holo. Oh, and how did I not realize we hadn't gotten Chandelure as a holo? There it is. It was our only rare reverse, and we hadn't seen, I think, the actual holo before that. Second to last pack for part 1. And I think I'm going to have to put the AC on for a little bit because I am already starting to sweat. And we have an entire other half of the box to go. All right, we got Goldeen. Dreepy, first sign of Dreepy. And there's the Sandygast, awesome. Feebas, Ogre's Mask, Sunflora, Enhanced Hammer, returning trainer. We have Heracross, and Tinglu. So another rare reverse holo and no sign of the other members of the quartet. Still, but that's a rare reverse. We'll count that as a pull. And there's Okie Dokie. I knew they would have all 3. Like that, in my mind, there was no question all 3 of them would be in the set. The Ruinous Quartet, actually, I'm not sure. Walking Wake, I'd like to hope so. Because I think both Walking Wake and Iron Leaves needed regular cards, if I'm not mistaken. We got Sunkern, Skarmory, Applin, Snorunt. Oh, that was a grass type Applin, so we got one for both types. Very nice. Snorunt, Rillaboom, Lana's Aid, Conkeldurr. We have a Poochyena and a Froakie. And we're ending on another EX pull. It is a Greninja EX. So another Terra type EX. It's a fighting type, so it's actually a typing that's not normally. Which I do, I love that idea that like Pokemon can actually be any type like that. Like the Delta species stuff was always interesting to me. When people make fusions and custom forms and stuff for their videos, like, and then we battle kind of stuff, like Game Boy Luke and all them. I do enjoy those. So very nice. We ended on an EX pull. So I'm happy with part 1. That was actually the last pack for this one. We have not hit any gold or special illustration rare yet. So that is going to be something we're going to be looking for in part 2. In the meantime, thank you all so much for watching. I got to go put the AC on. Stay tuned for more. Well, part 2 will be going up at the same time as this, so go watch part 2. Have a great day.